Hi guys, I'm Gini Trask. It's Ginny like Minnie. For those of you that are looking at it spelled and you're like, how the hell do I say that? Sorry, if I can't say that word on here, I apologize. Um, I help entrepreneurs identify what is working and what is a wound so that they can take aligned, authentic action every day to make their big impact in the world. I host retreats, I do healing sessions, and then I also help entrepreneurs to make their impact through speaking and getting themselves set up as an authority in the world. So that's what I'm all about.
Perfect. Thank you so much, friend, for sharing. If you wanted to, since everybody else went, if you would like to give us your speech, that would be an absolutely beautiful moment. Yes, everyone did so well today. Thank you so much for keeping it short. We have about like 30 minutes, so then there should be time at the end for some Q&A.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. Well, first of all, Amber, I just want to say what an amazing group you have here of like authentic, like action taking individuals who are doing amazing things in the world. You guys are super cool. And thank you to all of you that showed up here today, because obviously you guys are action takers. And again, I love being around groups of authentic people. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about identifying in our business whether or not things are working or they're a wound. So I call it the working wound, and how sometimes in our work, we're actually bringing in wounds that we might not realize that we're bringing into the work that we do. And when we clear those out, we're able to take aligned, authentic action. And when I take aligned, authentic action, my actions can impact the world. So if it's okay with you guys, I'll start out with like just a little bit of like how I got to this place, because it sounds like maybe a weird talk for some of you. I don't know. But if you've ever heard, first of all, if you've ever heard that, like, you can bring your childhood wounds into your relationships, right? We've all heard that. So if you've heard that, put a 1 in the chat. But if you've ever realized that you could also bring it into other parts of your life, like your business, you can put a 2 in the chat for me, so that I realize that we're all on the same page here. So the way that I got into doing this work is that, thanks guys for the participation in the chat. I appreciate it. And thanks for all of you that have your cameras on too, because it's nice to see your faces. So the way that I got here is, so I've owned or operated 5 multi-million-dollar companies, and I'm on my way to the number 6 one right now. And this one is absolutely the most aligned, the most authentic business, and the easiest business that I've ever created. The one I had, well, I still own it, but I had to make some major transformation in it. The one that was my most successful business to date, I didn't realize was created out of a wound. So in my childhood, I had a lot of abandonment. My mother was a drug addict, and I had a lot of abandonment and things like that happened in my childhood. And what I didn't realize is that when I went out in the world and I started looking for jobs, even not even businesses, but jobs, I got really deep into hospitality and customer service, because it was an opportunity for me to perform. And I was Little Miss Perfect, right? I made perfect grades in school. I was the perfect employee. I was the perfect, I was the perfect partner when you did partner with my company. I had a 100% client retention rate. 100% client retention rate. Put a 3 in the chat if you'd like a 100% client retention rate. However, I encourage you to create that not from a place of wounding. I encourage you to create that from a place of alignment and authenticity. Okay, that's what our goal is here today. So what I didn't realize was that all of this really came out of this wound. So I had a superpower. My superpower was that I could automatically not just know that something was wrong, but I automatically knew, just instinctively, what needed to happen in order to make you happy. And this came from I also grew up with a stepmother who had severe mental illness. And so every single day was like this roller coaster ride of emotions. And so I learned to feel out what was happening and then fix it before it could even become a problem. Well, let me tell you, that is awesome for customer service, like amazing for customer service, right? Because it's like people are like, ooh, this is magic. You can just, what I want before I even really know what I want. And it was magic. But for me, it came out of a place of wounding and wanting to perform. And basically, the story that I told myself was that if I'm perfect and I can regulate everyone's emotions and make everything okay, then they'll love me and they won't leave me. And sure enough, they didn't leave me. I had a 100% client retention rate. But it's not, that wasn't healthy for me. So my most successful business is a business called Top Tier Travel. I do still own it. In our heyday, we actually ran about $4.5 to $5 million of revenue through the company. We handled about another $5 million worth of travel that we managed for others, but didn't take the money into our company. So in general, we were handling about $10 million worth of travel a year. And the thing about travel is it's never perfect. Every single day, I got the opportunity to have something go wrong and have me jump into this wounded mode of, I have to fix it, or they're going to be pissed, things are going to be horrible, and I must jump into this mode of perfectionism and fixing everything so that people won't leave me. And so the truth is that I obviously attracted this to myself thinking subconsciously that I was going to heal this. I was going to heal this wound. I was going to fix this. What actually happened was every day it was like reopening that wound, if that makes sense, right? So if you think about it, if I was to liken this to something that people are probably a lot more familiar with, right? It was like I was a recovering alcoholic and I owned a bar. Because I was in all these healing programs and I was doing all these things to heal these wounds. And yet here I am every day, basically taking a drink. Does that make sense? Every single day I was like being brought back into this. So what worked for me was that blessedly 2020 happened and we shut down. Right. And I was already doing some healing work, but during that time I was given the gift of actually being able to stop. Now, I did still run travel. I actually was one of the only travel companies still operating during 2020 that did not go out of business during 2020 and that did actually operate trips safely and securely during COVID. I traveled over 2,000 travelers during COVID, and I only ever had 8 people get sick, all in one family, and we're pretty sure they got sick on the flight home. So it's pretty amazing. But it gave me the time to step back and realize and really get aligned with myself and understand that I had created an entire very successful business out of a place of wounding. So now I'm passionate about helping other entrepreneurs to look at the work that they do and take that step back and figure out, is it actually in alignment with who they are? We can be very successful at something. We can make lots of money, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's aligned with our deepest truth of who we are. It doesn't mean that it's aligned with our highest purpose in life, right? We develop talents for all sorts of reasons. Sometimes those reasons are that it's truly an innate talent of ours. And sometimes those reasons are that we are trying to heal something in us. So I love to help people take a look at that. I just hosted the most amazing breakthrough retreat in Jamaica. We had 13 of us total down in Jamaica, and it was transformational because the place we went is a very transformational place. And we went down and we really had time for people to reflect on their business, to get into a place that's outside of the noise of everyone else's, what you should do and here's what you should be doing. Here's who you should be, right? And we were able to get outside of that noise and really make those shifts. We did some amazing healing work with people, some amazing shifting work with people, and really helped them to get more in alignment so that they could take authentic action towards the real impact that they're meant to make in the world. So that's what I do now. I work with people in that way. So, and by the way, Jackie and Amber, awesome price on your retreat. That happens to be the same price that my retreat was, but it did not include flights. You guys are rocking it over there. And Cozumel is also a magical place. So I super encourage you guys to, get on that retreat with Amber and Jackie, because Cozumel is magic. It's a magical place. And it's like 7 days, it sounds like, of just being in that magic and being held in that place of really being able to have that breakthrough. So great job, ladies, from one travel professional to others who are not even travel professionals. You guys did a great job. You guys did an amazing job. So in our businesses, the first thing, and it's not just our business, right? It's our life. It's all of it. All of everything we do in life is either bringing in my opinion, is either bringing in and activating a superpower, or it can be bringing in and activating a wound. The most important step for me in identifying that was really getting that mindfulness piece in place and taking time, whether it is, I don't care. I care how you do it. I happen to own a forest in Houston. So I go out to my forest. I own a 30-acre forest, and I go out to my forest and I meditate and I get outside of the field of other people's noise. I get outside of the noise of my life, right? And really breathe and figure out whether or not, the things that you're being called to do, that you're being pushed to do, are really in alignment with your soul. I'm huge on reconnecting with the magic of your childhood. So if you guys don't mind doing this, I ask you to all just put your hands on your hearts for a second, and you can close your eyes or not close your eyes. And if this is too weird and woo-woo for you, that's okay. But I invite you to think back to when you were, a child, or maybe you didn't find this out until you were an adult, but I want you to think back to the first time where you really felt like you were magic. Just take a deep breath and go back to a time in your life where you felt like, yeah, oh my God, I'm really magic at this thing. And you felt super alive and you felt super confident and competent. I just want you to bring that back into the room with you guys. You can open your eyes if you'd like and come back with us. But you all have that. You all have that magic piece. And some of us are working with it more than others. I'll tell you, it's when I was a kid, I literally lived in basically a forest, and my friends from the city, I lived way out in the country, and I had there were no kids around me, but I went to school in the city. So my friends would come out to the country with me, and I would take them out into the forest, and it would literally have massive change for them. And that's basically what I do with people now. I take you to places where you can have a transformation, right? And I also teach you how to create that in your everyday home life. But, I love to take people to actual destinations to have that transformation. And I've been doing it since I was a kid, and I didn't realize that I didn't have to do all these other things, right? That was my superpower. So I recommend to you guys that you get in alignment. I actually have a free gift for you guys today, which is let's see here. It is a connecting with your magic meditation. So I'll put it in the chat here for everyone to connecting with your magic meditation, so you guys can have that. And actually, the first person who grabs that will actually also get a free 15-minute soul shifting session with me, where we help you shift into the next level. I do it with my partner, Joe Mogazel, and it's pretty cool. So awesome. So connecting with your magic. So that's the first piece of getting in alignment, right? Is how can you every day connect? I have a client, and I love what she does. Every morning she wakes up and she says, what is mine today to bring into the world, essentially? And on this breakthrough retreat, we shifted it for her. And it's, what is mine in this lifetime? And what action can I take today to get one step closer to making the impact I want to make, right? how can I do that? And we shifted that because she was having a hard time getting the bigger vision for herself, right? It was all this like little, small, it was like these daily shifts. And so, what is mine in this life? And so, if you can start every day by asking yourself that, right? What is mine to bring forward in this lifetime? And what action can I take today to bring myself and the world one step closer, right? So once we're in that place of alignment, right, then we can begin to actually take authentic action, right? Actions that come from our inner knowing, that place of magic, or come from a higher source outside of us. Once we get aligned, we can then take authentic action in our business. And I'm just quickly going to go over. So I do have a free event that I do every single Monday for business owners. It's called Work Party. It's totally free. And it starts at 4 p.m. Central. And what we do is we go over these 5 pillars of business. But we do a meditation every single time, so that when we're working in these parts of our business, we're in that alignment. We're understanding what parts of our business are very aligned, and we can authentically be ourselves, and we're taking authentic action, and we can figure out what parts of our business are out of alignment. And I can say that a lot of times those parts of our business that are out of alignment, that's because there's some kind of wounding that's coming up that's preventing us from getting in alignment in that piece of our business. So creating work party really, as first of all,
Gini, your speaker's gotten funky, so we can't quite hear you.
Thank you, Jackie. It does that thing every once.
Thank you, Jackie.
Okay, how's that? Is that better? Yeah, thanks, guys. I normally am at my office, but I'm at home today because I just got back from Jamaica and I'm tired, and so I didn't have my external mic. Thanks, Jackie. If it happens again, just let me know. Just come back on off mute and let me know. So, I created Work Party for a couple reasons. One, I feel like as solopreneurs, put solo if you're a solopreneur in the chat. Put solo in the chat. A lot of us are solopreneurs, or maybe we just have small teams. And there's something about like that. I mean, look, I don't miss a lot of things about the corporate world, but there's something about everybody kind of putting their heads down and getting into the energy of working, right? That energy of like, oh, it's 10 a.m. And I would say for me, it would always happen by about 10 a.m., 10:30. There would be this calm that would like come over the office. And here we are, because all of a sudden we've all gotten into that zone and we're now actually accomplishing things. So my goal number one in Work Party is to create the zone, right? For everybody, that we can get into that zone. And we call it FFT time. In our group, there will be cussing. You don't have to cuss, and you guys can imagine what the first part of F is, but the second part is focus time. So it's effing focus time. Right. So we have that in Work Party, but we start out with getting in alignment and doing just a brief meditation. And if you don't like to meditate, you don't have to. We also like to have fun. So we make a cocktail, a featured cocktail or mocktail every time, but it's really all about focusing on these 5 pillars of your business. So I'm just going to briefly kind of go over them and talk about how we can be either unaligned or aligned in these pieces. So the first piece is accounting. Guys, this is our least attended day at Work Party, because people are like, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do accounting. So unalignment or wounding around our accounting can look like avoidance, right? Not wanting to do the work, not wanting to look at the numbers, that type of thing. Alignment in that piece of our business can look like expansion and abundance and creating a plan and creating projections and getting excited, right? About that piece. We cover marketing. So we cover a topic each week. So one week we'll do accounting, another week we'll do marketing, right? Unalignment in marketing looks like mixed messages, or wounding can look like mixed messages, or maybe we spend all kinds of time on our marketing, but we never get to the next piece, which is actually selling what we do, right? We spend all this time in marketing, can be a real time suck, and we spend a lot of money potentially, or a lot of time, but it's not really ever right. Alignment in our marketing looks like drawing in your tribe, your exact right people, and it being easy and effortless to do it, and knowing what marketing to say no to. It's not, guys, you don't have to be on all the things. If you don't like TikTok, Don't be on TikTok. If you don't want to make dance videos, don't make dance videos, right? It's realizing where your people are and then standing in the place where they are, right? And this is part of why I do teach public speaking, right? Standing in the place where they are, speaking your message and letting it reach them, letting that vibration of your message reach them. And then they come to you, right? That's what aligned marketing looks like. And so another week we'll cover sales, right? Unalignment in sales or wounding in sales can look like fear or avoidance. Sometimes, like I said, we get real caught up in marketing, but we don't actually ask for the sale. Or some of us feel like, oh, I don't want to be like that slimy car salesman, right? Or we have that. So that is like, some of us can have wounding around that. We have fear of rejection. We have fear of failure. Sometimes we have fear of success, and all those wounds that we might have around those things, all those deep, deep wounds really come up around sales, guys, really come up around sales. I'm not good enough, right? I don't deserve, I'm not worthy. Those deep wounds come up. And so, we really spend a lot of time working with people on getting past that, right? Getting past those things, because selling can be super fun when you know what you're, when you're really coming from a place of not wounding. Does that make sense? And when you're coming from a place of alignment and authenticity, selling is really just helping people. Selling is really just helping people to make a decision about whether or not working with you is right for them. That's all you are. You're just helping them make a decision. And guys, and when you realize that they're not rejecting you, the rejection's not about you. It's just maybe not the right time for them. That's okay. But you help them make a decision. You know how many people have a hard time making a decision? If you can just help them make a decision that they feel good about, that's actually selling. And if they don't choose to work with you, it means nothing about you. It means nothing at all about you. So when we can really heal that and help you come from a place of realizing that people are going to buy the thing that you're offering, right? They're going to buy it. People who come to a sales call with you, they're going to buy it. They may not buy it from you. But if you don't offer it, if you don't ask them, if you don't connect with them, they're going to buy it from somebody else that isn't you, that has half your talent and might charge more money than you, and it might be a less of a good deal for them. We also talk about time management. So unalignment around time management looks like exhaustion. Healing and alignment around time management looks like expansion. I only work about 4 hours a day, sometimes less. The rest of the time, I'm hanging out and doing fun things and going to the pool and creating and doing those juicy things. And I'm making more money than I ever made. I know Jackie's the same way, Jackie's all about the fun. Floaty time, that's right. Jackie, we had so much floaty time in Jamaica. We missed you so much, girlfriend. It was great. And then the last piece is we talk about tech. So, in your business, buying a lot of programs, buying into a lot of programs that aren't right for you. Because I put this under tech and kind of time management is sometimes we say yes to every program. Well, not every program is right for us, right? Sometimes we spend so much time buying new pieces of tech that we never get into things working for us. So those are the things that can be out of alignment in our business. So if you think about the fact that we can just bring these things gently into alignment, and it's not about, oh, I should be working on my marketing or I should be doing sales, right? Don't should on yourself. But if we can create these things in a way that is in alignment, and you can be in a world of people who are working towards that alignment, that's what I get excited about. And so I invite all of you to just take a quick look at that for yourselves. I would also love for you guys to join me at Work Party, which I'll put the link in the chat. Like I said, it's totally free. This is Amber's affiliate link. It's totally free. But it's a lot of fun, and we also really enjoy welcoming in new folks and really helping you guys, like I said, get into alignment about each of these pieces, because these 5 pillars are important, right? Accounting, sales, marketing, time, tech, and time management. Those are really the 5 pillars that your business is built on. right? And figuring out, first of all, aligning your whole business with your soul and your soul's purpose, and then figuring out where you're at in each part of this and bringing it more into alignment for yourself. That is really what will create magic in your business and help you take it to the next level. So that's my time for today. Again, please click on the link and join Work Party. I hope to see all of you this coming Monday. I'm not going to even tell you which one it is. I'm not going to tell you whether it's accounting or marketing or sales or tech or time management. I'm not going to tell you because you're not going to come. Because you're those of you that have the wounding or the misalignment around the thing are not going to show up. What's up, Jackie?
Hey,
Do you have a
Ginny,
question?
this Monday's the 5th Monday and it's not on the calendar, so
Ooh,
I just
that's
wanted to
right.
give
It's
it
healing. Sorry. So every time we have a 5th Monday, we do a healing. Thank you for saying that, Jackie. So we are doing Work Party. This one is with Jennifer Takagi, and we are doing emotion code releasing, which is super simple. Even for those of you that are not into woo-woo stuff or not into that kind of stuff, guys, it's super simple. It's painless. You don't have to dig into like your childhood or anything like that. It's like really, really easy, fun stuff. So that is the one that's coming up this Monday. But yeah, I would love to see you guys there.
I had a question with that link. Now, is this available for men and women?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yes. I work with men and women. We have men and women in the group. And thank you for asking that. I love to work with men, and we do have a lot of, and actually my partner in Work Party is a guy. His name is Joe, Mr. Always Good Mo Gazel. It's at 4 p.m. Central Time. 4 p.m. Central Time. It goes till 5:30. So the format is we kind of welcome everybody. We share our wins. We have an expert or a teaching, or we have just like an ask the expert. It just kind of depends on what we're doing that week. Then we do a meditation. We make a cocktail because some of us, it's 4 o'clock. Like we're ready to have a little cocktail, you don't have to. We also have lots of people that don't drink in the group. And then we get into our expert, we get into our expert teaching or just ask the experts where you get to ask questions. And then we have our FFT time, our effing focus time, where you get to actually literally carve out anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes of time each Monday to focus on whatever that thing is that you're not doing. We all have, please raise your hand if you have something in your business that you know you should be doing that you're not doing. I told you not to shit on yourselves, but it does happen where you're like, there's this thing and I keep avoiding it. Okay, so we give you 30 to 45 minutes to work on that. And I suggest that people take another 30 minutes at the end, right? And just because you're already in the mode, so just keep going, right? And it's whatever, maybe it's following up on sales leads, maybe it's doing your accounting, whatever it is, we just give you that time.
I love that. With the link that you posted inside the chat here on the Zoom, can I copy and paste that and put that on the Facebook?
Sure. Yeah, that'd be great.
Perfect.
Just make sure you get the whole thing, because the Tribe 110, that is your personal affiliate link, so that I know that people came from you. Yay, Kat joined. I love it. Thanks for joining, Kat. That's awesome. Oh yeah. Oh wait, hold on. And
Kat,
Susie,
what do you mean? What did you join, Kat? I'm confused.
she joined Work Party.
I joined her Work Party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kat joined Work Party. Susie also joined Work Party. And Susie, you actually get the free soul shifting session because Susie, you were the first person to join. It's so funny because Jackie was like private messaging me like, you have to connect with Susie. And look, Susie, you got all the things. You got the meditation, you got the free soul shifting session, and you got you got Work Party. So Susie, you're doing all the things. And I just want to honor you, Amber, and say what an amazing group you have. What a fantastic group of people. I felt so much authenticity from everyone here. And I feel like you guys are doing amazing things in the world. It's wonderful to see people doing businesses that are fun, creative, and in alignment with who they are. So it's been amazing to meet you guys. And thank you, Amber, for creating this space for everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wouldn't be here without them. They're pretty fantastic people. Well, all right, guys, if there are no other further questions, unmute yourselves if you have a question. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. This was wonderful.
Amber, I was about to say, wonderful to see so many new faces on here today. The group is growing. We're doing something right and somebody is noticing because the group is growing and that is awesome, awesome, awesome.
Santa, I couldn't agree with you more. This is just amazing. I love seeing new faces every single week. My heart just explodes every Thursday morning. It's great. So, all right, friends. Oh, this
Gina,
was so
great
good. I look forward to
presentation. Sorry, Gina, great presentation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, thank you so much. You make me so happy because Christmas is my favorite thing in the entire world. And when you said like it was only like, I don't know, 7 weeks or however many weeks to Christmas, I was like, yeah,
60
oh my
days.
God, that's the best thing ever.
We got to do a one-on-one, girl.
For sure, for sure. That'd be great. I would love that.
Then she can do a commercial for you.
Absolutely.
So fun. I love
Why not for December?
Thank you, doctor. I appreciate that.
Send me my commission.
No, I love it.
I'll keep you on the good list.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it, guys. All right. Well, I will go ahead. I will sign everyone out. I am Amber McCarty with Meticulous Engagements, where it is my business to know your business so we can keep on sharing it with the world, friends. I will see you guys next Thursday and go ahead and invite all of your friends to help spread their word as well.
Thank you, Tom.
Bye, friends.
Thanks,
Bye,
Amber.
guys. Thank you so much.
Happy trails.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.